Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome in. Welcome to your tarot reading. I am the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you are doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. I also welcome you to check out my new second channel. That is where I have been mostly. That is where I have been uploading all of the love readings as well as the zodiac sign readings for those of you who are into astrology. So definitely go and check it out. My new second channel is called The Love Seer, and that is seer as in S-E-E-R. I will also put the link in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. You have the Seven of Cups. You have the Four of Cups. You have the Three of Wands. Okay, clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is all about weighing your options. All right, oops. Weighing your options. Then you have the Two of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Cups. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Let me see what's going on here. I feel like, yeah, it kind of feels like someone's waiting. Someone's waiting on you or waiting for you. This is someone who feels pretty, pretty loyal and committed to you. Like, Seven of Cups is weighing your options or like trying to get a good understanding of something. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you're working towards is pretty much what this person wants to know. Like, it's almost like someone asking you, like, what do you want? Or what are you looking forward to? The Eight of Pentacles is all about work. Or like, yeah, it's work, hard work. You see the woman sitting in her office. She's working hard. She's stacking up her coins. So work is pertaining to this. Perhaps there's something that you're working on or working towards. And I feel like this person wants to assist you because the Three of Wands is teamwork. All right. So they definitely want to take action with you and assist you as best as they can. The Two of Wands is carrying out a plan. I feel like this is someone who you're actually going to be meeting pretty soon. This could be what people would call your destiny helper. Okay, if you're unfamiliar with that term, go and search it up in, whether it's the YouTube search bar or the Google search bar. Pretty much your destiny helper is someone who God has sent to you to help you, to help you with opportunities. Many times they will mentor you, they will teach you, they will help guide you, help lead you, and pretty much help point you in the right direction. They are there to be of assistance. So just make sure that you do have a plan and you have an idea in mind about what you want, because this is somebody who is going to have a discussion with you and they're going to be like, what have you been working towards? What is it that you're working on? Let me assist you. Okay. What you need to know about this person is they are showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, which is a really nice energy. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very well grounded. And I feel like this person is going to be really willing to like give you what it is that you are wanting or needing. The Knights are all about action. So when the Knight of Pentacles, it's like approaching something from a very well-grounded kind of approach, especially when it comes to finances. Pentacles, these are the pentacles. Pentacles are just another word for a coin. So whatever it is that you're working towards, there's definitely elements of finances that's connected to it, whether it's like an assignment or a project. This is someone who's really going to give you that kind of like financial knowledge, right? That financial teaching that you may need. But yeah, they're going to be up for it. This person's going to take action with you. It's so interesting because the Three of Cups, I see this collaboration being such a success. The Three of Cups is a celebration, but I also see that you may meet this person in some kind of social setting. okay, where there's going to be other people around. Um, Again, the way this person is showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, it is a bit of a slower kind of pace. So maybe this person kind of like, they like to kind of take a light stroll, if that makes sense. It's like they just, if it's like a social gathering, you'll see them walk in and they take their time with things. They don't talk fast. They don't move fast, okay? It's like they're just kind of strolling around. Okay, those are some of their characteristics that you may notice about them. But yeah, I feel like you may meet this person in some kind of social setting. It doesn't have to be like a party or some kind of major event, but heck, you can meet this person maybe at, a coffee shop or, something like that. It's just other people are going to be around, okay, is pretty much what I'm seeing here. Let's look at this Four of Cups. The Hermit. The World. Clarify the Four of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Cups. The King of Wands. So the Four of Cups is all about rejection, dissatisfaction, unfulfillment. Let's see what's going on here, the Four of Cups. The Hermit is a card of like resting, healing, recovering, or just like isolating yourself, secluding. It's like taking the time off to kind of self-reflect. Wow. Okay. I feel like you are feeling quite disappointed or dissatisfied with how things have been going when it comes to this work that you've been doing or this project that you've been working on. You're not really satisfied. Be careful. Don't let that spirit of sorrow overtake you where then it starts feeling like depression, okay? Because that Hermit, you don't want to isolate yourself too much because then you may have a missed opportunity. You actually should be putting yourself out there so that this destiny helper can find you. The World card is a successful completion. I actually see you completing this work that you've been doing successfully, and you will be able to turn the page to the next chapter of your life. But let me tell you, it doesn't really feel like you've had people helping you, huh? Because that Five of Pentacles, it's like feeling left out in the cold. Let me look at this Five of Pentacles here. I don't think you have people who are patient with you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's talk about it. I think you're dissatisfied by the people who are around you because they are not patient. It's like they want you to get to the top quickly because they want to use you. They want you to produce. They want to see fast results from you. But I don't like this kind of feeling. It's almost like they see you as like a machine that can generate for them the success, the wealth that they're not able to produce. I think you have the wrong people on your team and they don't help you either. They don't really help you. They don't assist you, whether it's them helping you physically, financially, or even just emotionally. And many of them were just around you because they felt like it would benefit them. They felt like you would produce something and they would participate, right? Like they would get a share of it. These are people who are not willing to really, like, they're not loyal. Like, they only come around you, they only tolerate you when things are going well for you because they want to be a part of your success, but they're not doing the work with you. That support isn't genuinely there. And there's something about that fast kind of fast results. Whatever you've been working on, they're very impatient. They were hoping that you would be done with it by now so that they would receive their benefits. You see, the Knight of Swords is that swift action taker. That's crazy. Yeah, like if this work is something that has taken some time, maybe a year or years, which is perfectly fine and perfectly normal, the bigger the blessing, the more time is needed. Another thing that I want to share with you is you don't have a good support system because they all rely on you. They all rely on you. It's like they're all looking towards you. None of them are actually doing any work. They're not working with you and they're not doing any work of their own. They're just sort of like watching you to see what you've come up with that you can share with them. So you're the only one doing the work. That's not a team. You have users. If you're in a team of people who all rely on you and depend on you, my friend, you're surrounded by the wrong people. If you're around people who all look up to you, but you don't have anyone to look up to, how are you going to grow? How are you going to become inspired? Because you also need an inspiration. You also need a motivation. You also need to keep on learning. If there's no one around you that you can learn from and everybody is just kind of sitting on their butts and looking up to you, you're in the wrong group. But there's something here where they expected fast results from you, and the kind of work that you're doing, you're not gonna see results fast. So I feel like maybe some things are happening here between you and other people around you, and this is God's way of just saying, hey, you don't have the right team, and you need to reevaluate your affiliations and your associations. Get a better team. Looking at this King of Wands here, let me see, clarify the King of Wands. You have the Nine of Pentacles. The thing is, things have been moving slow for you, but you are actually about to spring forward, which is so symbolic because here in the US, and it's okay if you're not here in the US, it still applies to you. I always tell people that God works by seasons. And the season of spring is all about springing, right? Spring forward. The season of spring is all about rebirth, transformations, and renewal. So you're in a transformative period of your life. Hence, the World card is also a transformation card. You've successfully completed a particular chapter of your life. You have someone around you who depends on you so badly. Like this person's just a user and an opportunist. They are not willing to handle their own responsibilities, and just some of you have people around you who are just, they make things harder for you where they can't even, you know, handle their own, like take accountability for their own. And it's like you're just telling them, just give me time. I just need more time. Don't stress me out. Go and handle your affairs. Go and handle your responsibilities so that I can have time to complete this work. But it's like they're so dependent on you. Nobody really wants to do any work here. You've got to let these people go, whether these are family members, friends, associates. You got to let them go because they're going to make your journey more burdensome, more difficult. It's like you're not getting any help. That's not fair. And this could be God's way of saying, hey, don't take these people with you where I'm about to elevate you. Leave them out in the cold, just like how they leave you out in the cold. They don't provide you any help. The Five of Pentacles is hardships and difficulties. And like there's nobody really there helping you, but of course, except God. God is with you. And that's why you're going to succeed. It actually looks like very soon. It just depends how long you've been working on this, but I'm telling you, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I say that because when I clarify the King of Wands, look, you're about to be in action mode. You're about to take action. It's like you've been in that hermit mode where you've been studying, researching, working. It's like staying long hours in the office or in your house because you've just been studying and working and working. Now you're about to come out of the office, right? And you're about to take action. That King of Wands is a big action taker. The King of Wands is a leader, a boss, a visionary, an innovator. Why? Because look, I see you're going to acquire something. It's like some kind of acquisition. I don't know if you're purchasing like a large purchase, because the Nine of Pentacles can represent large purchases. Nine of Pentacles also represents success, self-sufficiency. Look at this one person here surrounded by 9 out of 10 Pentacles. It's all yours. You're not sharing it with anybody because nobody but God helped you get to this point. This table that God has prepared for you, you're sitting there. It's just you and God. And maybe that could just be the biggest lesson, that you can't rely on anyone but God. Look at the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a commitment card. You see, something like it's some kind of engagement. You're gonna be coming together. If this is like business, it's a business engagement. Yeah. Four of Wands. Sometimes the Four of Wands looks like a wedding, especially in the other classic decks. This is the modern tarot deck. But yeah, Four of Wands is commitments and it's redemption. It's some kind of engagement here, but I feel like it's financial and business connected. Look, it's business and financial. Look, King of Pentacles is all about his money. He's the King of Coins, King of Pentacles. He's sitting on a golden throne, for goodness sakes. Oh my gosh. Wow. King of Pentacles could be an entrepreneur, business owner, investor. He represents success, material success is who the King of Pentacles represents. That's you. Wow. Look at it. Let's look at the Three of Wands. This is really nice, you guys. Hopefully this will brighten up your day. Rely on the Lord only. Only rely on the Lord to help you with this work. Clarify the Three of Wands. Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh. And I feel like this is going to happen pretty soon. Pretty soon. Okay, let me tell you something. Remember that destiny helper that we were talking about? Who you're going to be meeting soon? Look, the moon. The moon. There's something that you need to do. There's something, because this person comes into your life. This really feels like a miracle. I know you've been praying hard. Because when this person, when you meet this person, or if you already know them, when you see them, maybe you've been waiting actually. Maybe you've been waiting on them. The timeline is different for everyone. But when you see this destiny helper, there's something that they're carrying with them. The Four of Pentacles, see how the woman's holding on to the pentacle? It's like some kind of important, maybe it's like important documents. And it's exactly what it is that you've been wanting. The Ace of Pentacles. It's some kind of large purchase. It's some kind of material, tangible thing. They're going to, this Ace of Pentacles, it's like your dream job or some kind of financial blessing, like, you know, purchasing a house, a car. Ace of Pentacles, it is a blessing of prosperity. It's the biggest pentacle in the deck, and it's coming out of the helping hands of God. Look, when you see this person, they're going to have exactly what it is that you've been looking for. This is a destiny helper. If you already know who this person is, maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you've been waiting on them. But let me just tell you this. when you see them, they're going to be carrying something with them. And it's exactly what you've been working towards. Now, be careful when it comes to your reaction. This is the time where you need to be more prayerful and more prayerful and more faithful than you've ever been, because God has a plan, but you need to know what that plan is, and he's going to point you in the right direction. He may even reveal to you or guide you towards this destiny helper. So by the time this destiny helper even arrives in your life, you're already going to know them. But it's something here feels very supernatural. And be careful with your response, because you don't need to be defensive here. I promise you, if this person is sent by God, God is going to allow them to access you, to reach you. If they're not sent by God and they're sent by the enemy, if this is like a false person who the devil is sending to trick you, they're not going to be able to successfully reach you. There's going to be blockages and obstacles. But the way this person is just going to so easily run into you and reach you, it's because it's all a part of God's plan. It's all a part of like divine orchestration. You don't need to be defensive. Just say to yourself, some of you are so close to God that if false people even try to reach you, there's an obstacle that they're going to face in reaching you. They're not going to be able to successfully reach you. But if they are sent by God, they will be able to successfully reach you so easily with no obstacles. It's going to be a smooth sailing. That's what the Six of Swords is. A smooth sailing. It's like God is just going to pave the way for you and this person to come together without any disruptions or interferences. Because I feel like in the past, you did have some false people. These are people who God did not send to you. The enemy sent them to you to trick you, to steal from you, to misguide you, to exploit you. You see, and they had a difficult time reaching you. Each time they would try to reach you, there was an obstacle. But this one, though, it's a smooth sailing. That Six of Swords, smooth sailing. They're going to be able to smoothly access you and reach you. It's what you've been waiting for. This is the right one. This person doesn't come, look, this person doesn't come with drama like the previous false people who were trying to collaborate with you. That Five of Wands is conflict, drama, because they don't have good intentions. They just wanted to use you, take advantage of you. This one though, the Hierophant, this person though, this destiny helper is coming to you with peace and clarity, because God is the one sending them. You see, the Hierophant is someone who's honorable in character. This is someone who commits to their roles, duties, and obligations. Wow. The Hierophant is also a leader and a teacher. This person actually has the credentials. Like they may have some kind of fancy title, very well esteemed. Wow. Wow. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. This person has the credentials, and you'll know. You may even be able to kind of do some research on them. It's like God just kind of leads you to them. Yep, the Sun card. They're legitimate, all right. It's easy knowing about this person, because like maybe this is even someone who you can do a quick like Google search, because the Sun is illumination, transparency. You see, illumination, transparency. They're coming to you with clarity. It's not like the Moon card, which represents deceit, darkness, secrets. Yeah. Wow, this is awesome. Let me see here. 10 of Wands. And again, let those past, let go of some of these people who are in your team. Just let it go. Let them go. They cause you nothing but burdens. They have literally made your experience worse. Because through your trial and tribulation, they did not help you. Whether emotionally, physically, financially, if anything, they betrayed you. Many of them were lying to you. Let me expose someone here, because I feel their energy heavily. There's someone here around you, whether this is a friend, a relative, an associate, someone who's supposed to work with you. There was some kind of, I don't want to call it like conspiring, but they had their own plan. This is somebody here who I believe was doing some kind of work on the side. As you were working towards something, right? You've been working on some kind of project here, some kind of goal, ambition, idea. There's someone in your life, whether this is, like I said, friend, family, someone who's supposed to be working with you. They thought that you had the money, the success, and they could use you for their own agenda. This person, it almost feels like they were doing some kind of like side hustle. Look at the Eight of Swords. They were trying to start their own project using your funds, your tools, your resources. And then all of a sudden, you encountered some kind of stumble block, or you weren't giving them something anymore. Maybe you weren't able to give them something anymore. They were using your resources or your funds to start their own little project that they were hiding from you. They were starting it. They were at the beginning stages of it. And the moment you were no longer funding them or giving them the tools and resources, that put their project, their little, hidden side hustle, it put their project to a halt. They had to pause it. Wow. The devil's a liar. The masks are going to come off. The masks are going to come off. And you'll see the people who can't go with you where God is taking you. So the moment you stop funding them, whether you were giving them money, whether you were sharing your tools, your resources, whatever, they had to put their little side hustle project to a halt. And now this person is in deep distress. They're like, oh crap, what do I do? I needed the money, or I needed the tools and resources to really start this project of my own. And this child of God here, this chosen one here isn't providing it anymore. There's a lot of anxiety, the Four of Swords. You may even see this person freak out on you and really stress you out because they were depending on you for their own work. Be careful with people who want to build off of your back, build off of your sweat and tears. Let them go work for their own. They're not going to build off of your work. They're not going to use you. That Four of Swords, this person has a lot of anxiety. They were betraying you because they were doing this behind your back. Yes. Now, looking here at this Page of Swords, clarify this Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. This person pretty much thinks that you are rich. because they know that you have more money than them. Page of Swords, that's just how they look at you. They look at you as like a cash cow. That Wheel of Fortune, they feel like you have fortune. Yeah. Nine of Cups. They feel like you have fortune. They feel like you are living your best life. You have everything that you want. The Knight of Cups is satisfaction, fulfillment, like you have it all. And they were going to use you to create or build their own, but off of your your sweat and tears. They want shortcuts. They don't want to work for their own like you from scratch, you know, that kind of authentic path or journey. No, they want shortcuts, and it's off of your back. Now, this person is very, very anxious, and they're very upset. They're disappointed. The Five of Cups, pessimistic, because they're like, dang it, this plan isn't going to go successfully because you were their source. You were sourcing them with whatever this tool or resource is that they needed. Let me see what else you should know about this. You have the Knight of Wands. It's like they're throwing a fit, like a tantrum here. Judgment. I also feel like this person observes you a lot. They want to know what you're doing, what you're working on, because remember, you're their cash cow. You're their source. The thing is, you're under judgment. And what does that mean? The Judgment card, pretty much, it's like when something's being called to your attention. You're under judgment, as in God is revealing a lot about you, about the people around you. There's a lot that you're seeing here. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody, I don't know if you were giving someone money or giving someone some kind of tool and resource, they were using it for their own agenda. It's like some kind of side hustle, some kind of project, some kind of business that they wanted to start, but it was off of you sourcing them. This Two of Pentacles, look, I can't make this up. Ace of Swords, the truth and clarity is the Ace of Swords. It's a big yes card. Let's do part two. Let's do part two so I can really expose this person to you. Wow. So if you're not funding them, their little project can't move forward. And I feel like you have eyes on you. I do. I feel like this person may even have other people working with them. Let's just do part two. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope that this message, resonates. I hope it brings you great clarity, truth, and confirmation. You need to see some massive truths first before God can give you this blessing. And He will. He will. And you're so close to receiving it. It's just all about your willingness to learn from God and accept the truths that He is revealing to you. Because it's for your own, it's for your own good. It's for your best interest. I will put the link to part two in the description box, and I will also put the link to part two in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. Take care, everyone. Many blessings to you. See you in part two.